Namaste, masters. Give me a minute. Okay, I'll be on phone only. Other one is not responding because of the network issues. So, okay. I will remove the video, so it will be better. Namaste, everybody. Please bear with me. Vagartha viva samprikto Vagartha pradipattaye Jagadapidarau vande Parvati Parameshwarau. I worship Devi Parvati and Parameshwara, the parents of the world who are inseparable, like a word and its meaning. In order to understand words and their meanings, this is composed by Mahakavi Kalidasa, the opening shloka, Raghuvamsha. So, why I chose this prayer is, today we are going to talk about 4 Mahavakyas. So, many of you would have heard about it. What are they, etc. So, unless we really understand it means, the meaning of the word, meaning of the sentence, Vak Artha, there is no use. It is like window shopping. So, we have to really understand the meaning of the word as well as the sutras. The sutras are like formulas. All the ancient texts are in sutras, short sentences, but with pregnant meaning so much. So, very important to understand this. Each and every word and the sentence and what is the simple meaning and the deeper meaning. So, Adi Shankaracharya, well known as Advaita proponent, philosopher. But though he is mostly known as Advaita philosopher, actually, not exactly. He has really helped everyone to understand who is God or what is God, what is Brahman, etc. And through various ways. So, and to all types of people, whether we are educated or not educated, and whatever is the level of our development as a human being. So he has authored many elementary textbooks and prescribed for the Vedantic students. But each has a different and distinct standard. Each is meant for a different type of student. And now we are sitting here, we are all different levels of understanding in the spiritual life is concerned, right? So he has understood that. The most elementary test of this type is Tattva Bodha. Topic explained in Tattva Bodha are again elaborated in the next one, slightly higher, elaborated in Atma Bodha. Then, these ideas are vividly brought out wonderfully in Shankaracharya's Viveka Chudamani, the crushed jewel of discrimination. This is really, really wonderful, but only we should have that real capacity to understand and the real urge, then we get. This will take us to a glimpse of the silent and peaceful fields of Advaita philosophy. We're talking about the word and meanings, the sutras, even Patanjali, what he says. What is Om, he says. Om Ityadaksharam Brahma Upanishad talks about. Here he says, Ishvara is nothing but Om. And you have to chant. Tad jabaha tad artha bhavanam. Chanting should be done with understanding of the meaning of that. That is what he says. Otherwise, we get nothing. So all are happening because of what? Our sufferings, our day-to-day, whatever level, sufferings are the root cause. Even Buddha, what he said, desire is the root cause of suffering, he says. Desire means again, what type of? Because of our ignorance. Ultimately, it is the ignorance. So all Veda, philosophy, everything, everybody says the same thing only. The non-apprehension of the self, that is avidya, ignorance of us. That is microcosmic when you say ignorance. The same ignorance, when you talk about the mass, macrocosmic level, the avidya is called maya. That's only difference. So that is here jiva, there it is Ishvara in a higher level. That is the only difference. So the basic way to progress, to understand, to live a wonderful life is we have to understand first, then go about it, practicing, implementing that. So what are the 4 Mahavakyas? You can just see the slide. I'll give a minute for you. Mahavakyas means great statements in English. To understand the meaning of the words of the great statements and to dwell upon their deeper significance is the most direct way to self-knowledge. Wherein the pilgrimage of the seeker is easy, pleasant, and immediate. I'll just switch over.
Sir, you have the screen, you can see, no?
Yeah, you put it the other one. You
no, it's this, no. This is the only screen that what. No, this is the only slide that what I have.
I need to press open. No, you can mute me, sir. Yes, can you? I will close this.
You want me to stop sharing this one? Yeah, permission, sir. Permission, sir. You need to unmute yourself.
Sir, thank you.
So do you want me to share that slide or?
Yeah, you can. You can continue. You can hear me? Can hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, only video is not open. It's okay. So, my God, today is something. Can hear now? Pratnyanam Brahma. No?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. So, what is Pratnyanam Brahma? This is the first Mahavakya. This
Permission, sir, we can't hear you again. Permission, sir. Yeah.
Ashok, I don't think Parmeshwaran sir is there connected.
Yeah.
I think somebody else's disturbance is coming. Let me see if I can call him.
Okay, now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir. Permission, sir.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Permission, sir.
I don't know where we lost. I'll be on phone only. Sorry, technical issues. So I don't know where you could hear. Anyway, so I just repeat what I said. 4 Mahavakyas. First is Prajnanam Brahma. Consciousness is Brahman. The self-pure consciousness is Brahman. This is from Aitreya Upanishad. This is just a definition. This is called Lakshana Vakya. Then comes, so this is just a definition only. By chanting Prajnanam Brahma, we get nothing, right? A definition, that's all. Man is, that's all, like that. So then comes the second Vakya is Tat Tvam Asi. This is very important. Here, this self thou art, that you are. This is explained in Chandogya Upanishad, Upadesha Vakya. Is the statement of advice. There are two parties here, two persons. One telling the other that you are. So, this is Upadesha, advice. So, we have to go through the experience to understand this. Then there comes in Mandukya Upanishad, I am Atma Brahma. So this is an Anubhava Vakya, the direct experience of the student in his meditation. We are all sitting here, and so some understanding comes and experience comes. So this self is Brahman is told by the student himself. So this is progress. You are that becomes I am that, right? Understanding. Then comes the last. Aham Brahmasmi, fourth. I am Brahman. This is explained in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. This is called as Prastava Vakya. The roar of realization echoed through the attitude in which he lives thereafter. So this is, I can compare with the Eureka moment. You know, Eureka, the Greek mathematician, Archimedes' principle. He knew when he was taking bath in the bathroom, the crown of the king is not purely gold as claimed. So what he did, he just ran out of the bathroom naked. He never knew what it was. So he was overjoyous, blissful moment, ran to the king to tell that what he got it. So like that, in the experience, a moment will come to us when you are doing the sadhana. Ah, yes, I am that. So a Eureka moment only for Archimedes, whereas for us, when the Brahman is realized, this is not a moment, my dear friends, what our rishis are talking, even so many realized souls, that will last forever. It is life-changing experience. That should be our aim. Then the life will be entirely different. So let us go to the teachings of various great masters about Vedanta. Say Vedanta, Vedandin, those who follow, study Vedanta. See, Vedanta accepts all the four great segments of Veda as Mahavakyas. They define and declare the infinite Brahman. They advise the seekers the means of gaining that transcendental experience. How to reach that stage beyond the body, mind, intellect. So these seekers then faithfully reflect the direct moments of realization. So I will quote here Swami Chinmayananda. His words is what he said this moment. The thunderous roar of seekers' confirmation of the self. See, he was an ordinary person, ordinary, living a mundane life with smoking and all that. But see, his search happened just like that. He went to Ramana Maharshi and something happened for him. He himself says, I don't know anything. I was not interested in spirituality, nothing, just enjoying teenage like that. Then some change happened. Then his search started. He went to Himalayas and all that, then meditation. And he became Chinmayananda, Ananda. And his explanation of Bhagavad Gita and all spiritual books is so wonderful in English. His Gita teaching earlier days was so popular, so simple, and in an ordinary language. So, the Prajnanam Brahma, simple definition, should become our realization ultimately, Aham Brahmasmi. Consciousness is Brahman should become, I am that. So to proceed, we need to not simply listening. That is, in all other scriptures, all other teachings talk about. Even I told about Patanjali Yoga Sutra at that time, Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. We have to contemplate, then meditate, reflect and meditate on that contemplation and meditation. Then we get the real benefit. All the Upanishadic masters and Vedantic teachers help the seekers through a special technique. All the masters, what they are doing, not simply talking alone. Here, they may be talking. For a normal person, we think they are just talking. But what is happening is, it is not like a subject teaching. There, we just listen, we go, and we can teach to somebody else like that. 1 + 1 is 2. Yes, same thing, same thing. So what is learned in a book or whatever it is, we are keep on transferring to other. But the spiritual knowledge has to be transmitted. Transmission should happen means there should be alignment between the two, the master and the student. So we have to surrender to the teacher what is prescribed by the Upanishads, Vedic knowledge and great masters is need for our surrender to the teacher completely. That is throwing our logical mind. And devotion to the Lord is needed. That is real surrender. And total obedience to the guidelines indicated by the teacher. That is why, say, we talk about free will and all that, But once you are chosen, yes, I want this, then it's complete surrender. No further choice. Just do without questioning. So my own example, 20 years back, when I was taking yoga classes, then there was a discourse on Bhaja Govinda by a master. So I carried the Bhaja Govinda book. That was my first starting of all this spiritual. I was just taking yoga classes, asana, pranayama. Then that master explained the principle contained in Bhaja Govinda. That is Mohamudgara. Then started understanding little bit. Then there was a 9 days course for going further, spiritual course, meditation. Then I found all the people, when the master comes, fall on the feet and doing all those, obeisance. And people were so happy. But for me, first time, see, my logical mind did not allow me to do that. I was just watching, but I'm open-minded. That's all. Ready to receive anything. So I was only watching. So it took 3-4 days for me to change my attitude, my mental attitude. So then suddenly it happened when the 4th day, I just fell on the feet after the session of the master. And it continued for years and years. And even today, I'm indebted to the master. I learned so many things. And the ashrama seva and all that. So that changed my life completely. My path completely changed. So all science is talking about what? All science is the search for unity. What about Vedanta? Vedanta also discovered this unity in the Atman. So Swami Vivekananda, in his paper on Hinduism, read at Chicago Parliament of Religions on 1893. What he says, let's listen. All science is bound to come to this conclusion in the long run. Manifestation and not creation is the word of science today, and the Hindu is only glad that what he has been cherishing in his bosom for ages is going to be taught in more forcible language and with further light from the latest conclusions of science. This is what he said, 150 years back. Today, it has come true, we all know. And further he says in another time, religion deals with truth of the metaphysical world, just as chemistry and other natural sciences deal with the truth of the physical world. So the book one must read to learn chemistry is the book of external nature. External nature. The book from which to learn religion is your own mind and heart. That is the basic difference, internal. So the sage is often ignorant of physical science because he reads the wrong book, the book within. So when you read book within, you cannot understand the external science, physics, chemistry, all such things. And the same way, the scientist is too often ignorant of religion because he too reads the wrong book, the book without. So from book without, you cannot understand the real nature of man or the existence or the universe itself. So this is a super sensual experience, not supernatural. It is not a magic or etc. miracle. It is super sensual, beyond the senses. Experiential knowledge. That's all about spirituality. So what is experience? Experience is not what happens to you. It is what you do with what happens to you. Like Swami Vivekananda said, serve man, serve God, Tyaga, Seva. All masters talk about this only today. So we have to implement it in our day-to-day life. So with this understanding, let us go for meditation today. We'll discuss in the coming sessions a little more about Tattvamasi, more details, right? Now sit comfortably, take a comfortable position, closing the eyes gently as usual. Take 2 deep breaths. Relax the whole body from head to toes. Taking your awareness, relax the whole body. Energy flows where your awareness goes. Relax. Feel that a light is flowing down, a bright light above the head, going through your head, entering, cleansing and energizing every cell of your brain and flowing down like water from the Ganges. Abhisheka, purification, energization, flowing down through your face, neck, shoulders and hands, flowing down all the way through the toes, through every cell of the body, neck, shoulders, arms, fingers, through the spine, chest, heart, lungs, all the abdominal area. Hips, thighs, knees, calves, flowing down to the toe, relaxing, energizing the whole body. Feel the lightness of body and the mind too. Prayer is an expression of the soul's longing for God. One can feel as much love and longing for the infinite as for the personal deity. It is only a question of temperament. The prayer of Bhakta is more expressive and emotionally charged. The prayer of a jnani, the seeker of knowledge, may not be expressed in words, and he may remain calm, but his deep inner silence itself is a kind of great inner prayer. What's important is to feel an intense longing for super conscious realization. Just watch the body completely relax. Watch your thoughts. Thoughts come and go. You are not the thoughts, as you are not the body. Comes and goes. There is a gap between two thoughts. The power is there in the gap. Watch that too. Watch your breath. Simple, normal breath. The in-breath, hold in breath, going in all the way down. You go with the breath. No following, no going with, just be with the breath. And the out breath, wow, coming up and out. You are inspiring. You are expiring every moment. And the life is between the two. Just dwell there. Now just listen to the sounds in your room. Just listen. Now outside the room, you have the power to go where you want inside. Now listen to the faraway sounds. Breathing normally. Listening. Relaxed. Just listen. Let the sounds come and go. Let the sounds come and go. I am in you in a space of awareness in which the sound appears and disappears. I am constant awareness, not just sounds, not sensations, bodily sensation arise and disappear in me, the luminous space of awareness. Thoughts, memories arise and disappear. In me, the luminous space of awareness. I shine upon in the absence of sensation and thoughts. I am the luminous space of awareness. Like the vast blue sky, clouds appear and disappear. Just float by. I am like that vast, radiant sky. In me, sounds and sensations, thoughts and perceptions float by. I am ever the same. I am ever the same. I am aham, aham, aham. Just me. Just be yourself. Masters, slowly bring your awareness to your heart center, your spiritual heart. Let's offer our gratitude to the universe, coming back to this existential reality, thanking everybody, starting from the universe and the parents who brought us here to experience. Let's thank all our teachers and be grateful. Let's be grateful to all that we have, for all the blessings. Let's be grateful to our siblings, children, parents, all the teachers, society, our county, state, for all the comforts provided to make our life beautiful, comfortable, for the country and the governments, and to the entire globe, all the people who are also the same like me, Brahman, Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. Let's be thankful to each and everyone for making our life wonderful and connecting each other like every cell of the body, feeling the oneness, feeling the fullness. Let's not think of any difference between man and man. Feeling that, seeing the reflection in each other, let's proceed with our day-to-day core work as karma yoga. Let our karma become karma yoga. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let this word and its meaning reverberate always as I am Brahman, so are you, Tat Tvam Asi. With this understanding, let's come back to here and now, this physical reality. Slowly, slowly come back to your senses, sensual world. Take a deep breath in, and you can stretch your hands, legs, and Place your palms on your eyes gently, and when you are ready, you may open your eyes with a broad smile. Many thanks to every one of you for giving me this chance to express. Once again, thank you all. Continue tomorrow about just after the coming session. Now it is time to share.
Masters, please share your experiences. If any one of you would like to share your experience, or if you have any doubts. Yes, sir. Please tell me. Upendra, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you so much, Parameswaran sir. It's been a delightful journey listening about your spiritual journey. It was wonderful. I have one question about, when I was growing up, I heard about Brahma Sutras, and one of the famous one is Aham Brahmasmi. So maybe you could elaborate on that.
For Brahma Sutras, you have commentary by Adi Shankaracharya as well as Ramanujacharya. They have Pashyas, they call it, no? And which is again, of course, explained by so many Swamijis like Advaita Ashram, Chilmaya Mission, and all that. Swami Vishweswarananda, Adi Devananda, they have explained.
Thank you.
So we'll talk about that in the coming sessions a little bit. Once we have that inclination, that's to understand, then we automatically get it, right? The first step, then it starts flooding. So yesterday I saw then Brahma Sutras. I was looking whether I have the book Brahma Sutras by Adi Shankaracharya. Then I got Brahma Sutras of Ramanujacharya only. But all published by same Advaita Ashram, and they explain what are only subtle difference. That's all. But today's people, they call as separate, like Shaivites and Vaishnavites and all that. All because lack of real understanding. That's all. All our acharyas never divided us. We were only unity. That's why Swami Vivekananda's latest, just 150 years back only, he has commented on all these scriptures and wonderfully explained. That's what motivated me, and just now I quoted his words, what he said those days. It is not creation, it is manifestation. Today, all are talking, about manifestation only, which he said 150 years back. Thank you, sir, for your participation. And like people like you who are in public life can always motivate more and more people. Not branding, this way. We are here for our own good, right? Ultimately.
Thank you. Thank
very
you.
Happy. Thank you very much. Give it up. Anyone else would like to share anything? Welcome. I think the joy always. Is there, you can stop the recording and then we can close down, people can.
Okay, sir. Masters, it seems that there are no hand raises today. So let us close the session today. Let us all meet tomorrow at the same time with another beautiful meditation session from Sneha ma'am or Parmeshwan sir. Parmeshwan sir, your session only tomorrow? Yeah.
Two more days I will continue, and I will take from where I left today. There was some technical hitch, so let's trust it won't happen tomorrow. What is in our hand, we'll continue, and meditation mainly tomorrow.
Let us all meet tomorrow, masters. I am closing the session for today. Have a good day and good night. Thank you.